Hello, good morning, my name is Leonie and welcome to another episode of the Winter Reading Diaries, where we just have a chill time in December. I want to tell you the story of the advent calendar that I wanted for this December. So this year is actually the first year that I decided to get myself one of those slightly more luxurious advent calendars, and I got it from a brand that I really like, Rituals. It's like a Dutch bath and body brand. So I ordered it online, super excited to get it in the sale because I was only able to get it because it was on sale. And then a few days later I got an email saying that apparently the package got damaged in transport. And I was like, oh wait, what's gonna happen next? And then I didn't hear anything for days. So I decided to call them, like, what's happening with my package? And the lady at the phone was really nice and she looked into her system and she was like, oh, we also don't know what's going on or where this package went, so we'll start an investigation for your advent calendar and you'll hear from us. And then some days went by and I still didn't hear from them at all. I didn't get an email. I don't know how the investigation went, so I decided to call them again, and apparently the entire order just got cancelled. So no advent calendar was coming my way. They would reimburse me, of course, but I was like, oh no, it's already the 5th of December and I still don't have an advent calendar. But fortunately I was able to just buy it again with the exact same discount that I had it for before, and I just went to get it from the store. Yay! So it is currently the 6th of December. Wait, I need some scissors. It is currently the 6th of December, which means we can immediately open 6 packages from the advent calendar. So that's what we're gonna do in the first part of this vlog. Okay, I need to open it first. Here we go. Oh, look at that. The idea is that it's a small little Christmas tree and then you can hang the packages inside of the Christmas tree, but I currently do not have any time today to set up this tree, so I'll do that tomorrow, but we can quickly open the first 6 packages. The only thing I know about it is that it's supposed to contain 4 small little candles for each Sunday before Christmas, which was the main reason that I wanted it, because I always get my candles from Rituals. Day 1. It smells really nice. Ah, of course. The first one being one of those cute little candles. Oh, cute. Mmm. Vanilla. Day 2. Oh! That's large. My room is going to smell so good. Oh, this is one of those little stick diffusers. Oh, whoa. Mare is how they describe it. I don't have enough rooms to use all these smelling flavor products. I only have one room. I guess maybe our communal toilet is gonna smell really good. Day number 3. Oh, I think this is laundry softener. Oh, another fun fact about this house that I live in, we don't actually have a washing machine. Oh, that smells like candy. So I always have to go to my parents to do my laundry. So I'll probably do my laundry there, use this, and then I'll gift them the laundry softener. Day number 4. Oh, another candle. This one smells like sweet jasmine. Yesterday was the 5th of December. Feels like it's my birthday. Oh, yes. Oh, this is amazing. Yep. This is a shower gel, which is great because I was just out of shower gel. Perfect. So this is the first one that truly feels like the advent calendar. Today's the 6th, Tuesday. Oh, this is a body mist. Let's mist myself. And that's how I spray body mist on myself. see, it kind of has to end up looking like this. So I still have to build it, but I don't have time today. But once I do have time, we'll do it together. And now I'll give you a quick book and reading update. If you're here from the last vlog, you know that I'm still slowly making my way through Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own and Charlotte Bronte's A Jane Eyre. And last vlog, I was looking for another book to read because I'm always reading 10,000 books at the same time. And I started reading Slewfoot by Brom, which although was very fascinating, I realized I'm just like kind of a little bit in a reading slump. So I'm not really getting into it, but what I also talked about in that video was the series by Katherine Arden called The Bear and the Nightingale, which I read 3 years ago and wasn't really a big fan of because I just didn't really click with the way it was written. It was very distant writing style, but so many of you keep recommending the series over and over and over to me again. So I thought, you know what, maybe if I'll try the audiobook, I will enjoy it, because sometimes different kind of writing styles do work for me in audiobook format, because the story still sounds like something I would enjoy. Like, it's so folklore. This young girl that comes in contact with this like dark, evil spirit forest man, and I think there's going to be kind of this villain romance going on between them, which, you know, I'll never say no to that. So maybe I'll just give a try to the audiobook and see if that's something I can get into. So I forgot to turn on the audio while filming this, but what I'm showing here is that I found out that I actually already started the audiobook probably 2 years ago and got like half an hour into it. But you know, a lot can change in 3 years, and I'm still constantly surprised at the fact that I didn't enjoy the book, because it sounds like everything I would ever enjoy. So I totally understand why so many of you keep recommending it to me. So maybe it just wasn't the right time that I started reading and listening to it. So I'm just gonna give it one last try. Morning. I'm very tired. I'm having a very tired morning, but it's very misty outside, so I'm gonna go on a little morning walk because I love the mist. is a Sunday already. That means that we know what's going to be in this one. I still haven't finished the other 2 candles. But here's a third one. What does it smell like? Let me guess. Oh, it's a familiar smell, but it just smells like regular soap. You know, sometimes those scents of scented candles or something, they just smell like soap. Savage Garden. What is that? What is a Savage Garden? Oh, sage. I like it. I'm making breakfast. I haven't really been updating. It's already Sunday because I haven't really been updating, and to be honest, I haven't really been reading a lot, so there wasn't a lot to talk about. I guess we can give a little life update. I've been feeling a little stressed lately and a little tired, so that's why I haven't really been updating on the vlog either, and I also haven't really found the time to read anything. I think it's just the end of the year, everything is coming together kind of stress, and I also think that the short winter days aren't helping. You know, they're really not helping. I've mentioned this in a vlog before, but I haven't really mentioned it a lot anywhere else, but once a week I do volunteering work for Milieufancy, or Friends of the Earth, which is a campaigning charity organization that campaigns for climate action. And I've been working on a project 1 day a week, and it's been really great, and I really enjoy doing it, and it gives a lot of energy and a lot of inspiration. But the project ends at the end of December, so we're kind of at the end of the whole project, and it's kind of stressful because it's the end, right? The project ends at the end of December, so we are really at the end right now, and we still have a lot to do, so that has also been a little bit stressful. I always feel very fancy when I put these kind of things on anything. And other than that, I just haven't really had any free evenings to just sit down, do nothing, and read a book. So that's why I haven't really had any reading updates. But today I'm going to Amsterdam with my partner, which I am very excited about because I love going to Amsterdam, even though I've studied there, right? Like, I don't live in Amsterdam. But I've studied there. I've done my master's there, and the volunteering work is also in Amsterdam. But despite that, I still don't really go into Amsterdam, just into the city very often. So today, me and my partner are gonna go, and we're going to get the vegetarian KFC because KFC finally has a vegetarian option here in the Netherlands, which I'm so excited about. And we're just gonna walk around and look at all the pretty Christmassy things that they have in Amsterdam. So I'll probably vlog a little bit there as well, and I hope that will make me a little bit happier. What do we do when we're really tired but we have to get on public transport? We bust out the noise cancelling headphones. Let me see if I can put them on. I love them. These have been a staple in my life, and I can listen to the audiobook for The Girl in the Tower. This is a Dutch translation because that's the only one that Storytel has at the moment, because I did listen to you and I am continuing this series on your recommendation, and I already have a few thoughts which I will get to when I get back from Amsterdam. Hello! Oh, as you can probably tell by my red face and nose, it's really cold outside. I just came back from doing some groceries, but oh man, we are currently in the situation in the house where I have 3 housemates, and in our own rooms it's fine, but in the hallways and in the kitchen it's so cold. It's so cold. We do have good heating, but the heat just disappears through these creaks. These little creaks between the door and between the window that cannot fully close. So, you know, student housing. Always well looked after. Oh, I said that I was going to listen to the audiobook for The Girl in the Tower a little bit more. On the train, I ended up not doing that because every time I can listen to something, there's always a competition, right? There's these 3 things battling each other for my attention, and it's either listen to an audiobook, listen to a podcast, or listen to music, and lately music's been winning. But I do want to listen to the audiobook today while I cook, because I like listening to audiobooks while I cook. So I'll show you, I don't know if anyone's interested in this, but I'm going to make nachos, my version of very easy, cheap, and vegetarian nachos. I have some coriander, which I usually skip because it can be quite expensive and I usually don't use all of it. But I recently learned this trick that you can easily freeze herbs. So if you just cut them up and put them in a little freeze-proof container, put them in the freezer, you can store them like indefinitely. Black beans, kidney beans, corn, tortilla crisps, cheese, some store-bought salsa, and I'm also going to add some onion that I still have lying around and some jalapeno slices that I still have in the fridge. Okay, I'm already excited about dinner. Hello. Okay, I think we can have our final reading update for The Girl in the Tower. I am now multiple hours in. I listened while cooking, I listened while playing Genshin, and I'm happy to announce that it's genuinely a really beautiful story. It's a good book. I'm glad that I'm reading it again. It works so much better as an audiobook because the problem that I first had with the book is still there, as in the writing style is very distant. Our main character Vasha is very often just referred to as the girl, you know, the girl doing this, the girl did that. We don't really get deep into her thoughts. Like, for example, there's one scene where she breaks down and she's crying, and then we only get a description of the things that are actually happening. So the fact that she starts crying and the things that she does as she cries, but we don't actually get a look into her mind and the things that she's thinking while she's crying. It's just a description that she's crying. So it feels more like a movie. I guess that's it. The book is very much like a fairy tale, like a movie, and because of that, it does work as an audiobook. I don't know why that is. And there's nothing wrong with that kind of writing style. It works for what the story is trying to do. It makes it very folklore, like very much like a fairy tale. It reminds me of lyrical storytelling in music lyrics and song lyrics, and I've had a few creative writing classes, and I know that I also personally tend to write like this, so it's just a style, and I've just noticed that it personally doesn't work for me if it's in book form, but I do like it in the audiobook format. So we'll talk a bit about The Girl in the Tower right now, the second book in the Winternight trilogy. It does heavily involve Russian folklore. It takes place in medieval Russia, so I totally understand, considering the things that are happening right now that I cannot mention because YouTube will demonetize the video. Understand if you don't want to watch this part, or if you want to skip, but do know that the author is from the US. So if you decide to buy this book because I talk about it, you're not actually funding anyone from Russia. The reason that I'm mostly enjoying this book right now is because there's kind of nothing happening. But in the best way. So far, it's just our main character, Vasha, traveling through the snow on her talking horse as she tries to survive, and then she just like almost dies constantly, and then there's this Winter King snow demon man that takes care of her. It feels like one giant hurt comfort fanfiction with a romance between a normal girl and this folklore Winter King-like being, and I love that trope. If you like books where the love interest is some kind of immortal superhuman being, like it's bordering on it's not monster smut, don't worry. It's not like that. He looks like a man. So thank you all for being very persistent and telling me constantly that I need to continue the series, because I am enjoying it now. Anyway, I thought since we started most of this vlog with the advent calendar, we can also end with it. Okay, my mini review of having an advent calendar that has products in it. I will say you do kind of end up with obviously a lot of products, like having a new thing every single day is kind of a lot, and it is also the reason that I have always been a little bit hesitant about these kind of advent calendars, because I don't just want to accumulate random stuff in my space. But the reason that I chose kind of a bath and beauty type advent calendar like this one is that you do end up with things that you're actually going to use, and everything that I've had so far in this advent calendar I know I will use up at some point, and I will probably also need at some point, because you're gonna need shower foam at some point, right? Like, and I do light candles all the time, so I think at the end of this month I just have a nice stash of products that I can then use for the upcoming month, and I do really enjoy that. Okay, thank you for watching this other episode of the Winter Reading Diaries. Subscribe if you don't want to miss the new episodes coming. I'm really glad that you were here with me and watched this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon in another video very soon. Goodbye!